Welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to slow things down today. Something must be in the air. I've had a lot of people in classes who are taking care of either past injuries or new, very, very new to yoga itself. Just not quite sure if they are really wanting to get into the journey. I welcome everybody. And so we're going to spend some time on the mat today, and we're really going to slow things down. Just focus on breathing, some gentle stretching. You'll still feel like you got some work done for sure, but just a great way to start your day, end your day. If you are dealing with an injury, anything that you're just trying to really take care of. Biggest thing, take care of yourself. Make sure you've got water handy. If there's ever anything that just doesn't feel right to you, feel free to just ignore it. You're welcome to just sit and listen, to watch, and learn. So whatever your journey is today, make it your own. And thanks for joining me. So some kind of a seated position that feels right to you today can be cross-legged or otherwise. You can be up on your knees. Just find some place that feels okay to you. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to bring the hands to the shins just below your knees and take a big breath in. Press the chest forward, arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow your tummy and chest. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. Inhale, press it through, lift your gaze. Last one, a big cat stretch. And inhale it up nice and tall, hands still resting on those shins. We're going to make a big circle with the torso. Your eyes can be open or closed. Does not matter which direction you go. We're just going to rotate. Stirring that pot and just noticing if there's any part of your body, your hips, your knees, your back, anything talking to you. We're just going to do our very best to let go of any tension that we find. Let's do one more full rotation. As your tummy and chest come towards the front, we're going to take a moment just to pause because we're going to switch directions and make that happen. Switch directions. That's why it really doesn't matter if you're on the right side or the opposite side, because we're going to do them both. So no worries whatsoever. This is about letting go of negative energy, any tension, just finding that movement, finding your breath. Last rotation all the way around. As your tummy and chest come towards the front, pause for a moment. Feel the length in your spine and sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, turn to your right, tap your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. Exhale, other side, tap the floor. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front. One more time each side. Just moving at the pace of your breath. Big full inhales and exhales. Inhale it back to center. Turn to face front. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. This time we're going to tap those fingertips to the front. Inhale, reach it out, sit up nice and tall. Now your modification, let's do that one more time. You might bring your hands down and walk your hands forward rather than hinging forward. And relax the weight of your upper body down. Head is heavy. Relax your face. Let go of that tension in the lower back. Let's open up those arms to a T. Let's lift the palms of the hands coming up to the pads of the fingers. Take a big breath in and hollow your tummy and chest. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Lift that spine to the ceiling. Create space. In that upper and middle back, slowly release it down. Walk the fingertips out just a little bit. Take a big breath in. Hollow the tummy and chest. Visualize yourself as a clam. Opening and exhale to close. Spread those fingers a little wider. Now press and lift. Hollow your tummy and chest. Tuck your chin. And gently release it down. Extend one arm out in front and then the other. Relax the weight of the upper body. Inhale, lift just slightly. Walk your hands to the right. Reach through your left fingertips as far as you can reach. Press that left hip towards the floor. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. And then over to the left. Reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach. Press that right hip towards the mat. Nice big deep breaths. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. Relax the weight of your upper body. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms overhead as you pinch up tall. Exhale, release that right hand to the floor. Left arm up and over. Pressing that left hip towards the floor, rolling that left shoulder back. Turn your gaze towards the floor and tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Find your breath. Lengthen and reach to those left fingertips. And inhale it back up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Pressing that right hip towards the mat, reaching out through those right fingertips. Find your breath. Turn your gaze towards the floor and tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, let's flow forward and come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Our hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Take a big breath in, cow pose, tummy towards the floor, gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, lift your spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Inhale it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. Let's do one more of each. Just gently moving, articulating those vertebrae one at a time. Just letting go through the spine, through the hips, through the shoulders. Inhale it back to center. And sit it back to child's pose. Extend the arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels, forehead towards the mat. Find your breath. Let's inhale and lift just slightly, walking your hands to the left. Reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach and press your hips to the right. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center. And then over to the right, reaching through your left fingertips as far as you can reach and press your hips to the left. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back to center. Sit it back to child's pose. Child's pose, honestly, a magical place. Here, we let go of negative energy and we let our body just sink. Connecting to the breath, letting go of everything else in the world. And let's come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, core is nice and strong. We're going to inhale and extend. Right leg, left arm. So we can keep the toes and the fingertips to the mat, having support, and pull it back in. Other side as you inhale. Again, you can keep the fingertips and the toes connected to the mat. Hips remain square, pull it back in. Or to intensify, extend. Now, another great modification as you exhale, release, is you can just work the arm or the leg. So by keeping 2 of the 4 limbs on the mat, that intensifies things. By having just 1 limb, great opportunity to feel how this pose feels, to feel the mechanics and what's required from the body. And when you feel ready, that's when you extend both. Maybe you keep the fingertips and the toes to the mat, and then get that full extension. We alternate side to side, strong through the core, keeping those hips square, and just a nice fluid movement. Feeling that length through the toes, so rather than lifting that leg super high, reach those toes back. We're going to keep that back from arching. Staying strong through the belly. Let's do one more each side. And release it back to tabletop. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Find your breath. And then slowly walk those hands up. Coming over onto one hip, sweeping your feet around. We've created a Z shape with our legs. Doesn't matter again which lever leg is in front. Sit up nice and tall. We bring our hands to either side, one on the shin, one by the hip. We sit up nice and tall and we rotate towards that leg. Now you can stay right here. So if your back says, that's probably enough stretch for me, you can stay right here. If it feels right to you, we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, placing the tummy and chest onto that knee. Elbows can bend, head is heavy. Feels right to you, you can extend those arms all the way out. So we just want to stay connected to our breath, making sure we're not holding our breath. Sometimes if we're too deep in a pose, our breath is the first indicator that we're too deep. We're holding it. Always wanting to make sure there's no pain. And slowly walk those hands back up. Good, we're going to switch sides. Sweeping the feet around, sitting up nice and tall. Again, hands on either side of your leg. Sit tall, rotate your body. You can stay right here, or slowly begin to walk your hands forward. Again, elbows can bend, resting the forehead. You can even stack your hands for the forehead to rest against. Or extend those arms out nice and long. Let your body weight be heavy. Find your breath. Slow it down. So those big, full, deep breaths, slow and steady, are what's going to help let go of tension wherever it's hiding. And slowly walk those hands back up. Sit up nice and tall. Bring those feet around. Once again, let's sit cross-legged. Nice and tall. As we sit nice and tall, we're going to roll the shoulders up and back. Just let your hands find a place to rest. Letting go of tension in the neck, the shoulders. Again, roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Now just take that left shoulder up and back. Let it slide down and away. Take that right shoulder up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Bend that left elbow, hand behind your head. Right hand to the elbow and gently press it down. Chin staying off the chest. We have this tendency to kind of collapse forward as we stretch through the shoulders and the triceps. We want to do our very best to keep those shoulders rolled back and to keep that chin off the chest. If it feels right to you, circle that right arm around behind your back. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. So as we lock those fingertips, can you find them? It doesn't have to be huge. Just find those fingertips and then really roll those shoulders back. Find your breath. Let go of tension wherever it is. Breathe. Gently release the hands. Release the arms. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, right elbow bends. Left hand to the elbow and gently press. So this is too much for the shoulders, guys, no worries. We don't want to make it too much, just enough. So back off of that, even if it's just bending the elbow. If it's lifting the arm, find what's right. If it's right for you, circle that left arm around behind your back. Once again, find those fingertips. Lock them if you can find them. Roll those shoulders back, feel the length in your spine. Maybe close your eyes. Notice, are you holding tension anywhere? I have a tendency to hold it in my hips when I do this. I don't know why. So I really got to focus on letting that go. Where do you hold it? Is it your jaw? Is it your eyes? Maybe it's your right big toe. Whatever it is, let that tension go. Gently release your hands. Extend right arm and then the left. Bring the hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Are they clear? Are they murky? How are you feeling? hopefully relaxed. Feeling that positive energy flow. Send it where you need it. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Tap the fingertips. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, rotate to the right. Tap the fingertips to the mat. Inhale it back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, other side, tap the floor. Inhale, reach to the sky, back to center. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. That left hip stays connected to the floor. We inhale and we reach to the sky. Exhale, other side, take it up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, release your arms. Let's rock it back to the point where we can bend those knees, feet to the mat, hands supporting behind your thighs, and we're gonna rock back to boat pose. So as we sit up nice and tall, mindful that we're not hollowing out the tummy and the chest, that we're long through the spine, we're strong through the belly as you draw that belly button in and out. If you like, release your hands. Bring the knees to touch and flex your feet. Boat pose, a wonderful pose for gaining strength in those abdominal muscles, hip flexors, quadriceps are a little bit engaged as well. Now if you need that support, guys, keep it. You can even bring your hands behind your back, behind the thighs, whatever you need. Now if you like, press your left foot forward. Breathe. You don't have to. We keep that belly button drawn in. We're gonna lift that left leg. You don't have to, but join me if you like. Bending that left knee. Extending the right leg out. So this is a little more work phase. So you can do this supported, lifting that right leg, bending that right knee. Knees are together, hands support or don't. Find your breath. Bring the soles of the feet together, hinge forward. Just let your upper body be heavy. Starting at your tailbone, slowly roll it up. Sitting up nice and tall, big shoulder roll at the top. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's extend those legs out long. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. A nice release for that lower back, for the hamstrings, the calves. Tucking your chin towards your chest, letting go of any tension at the base of the head, throughout the neck. Find your breath. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And gently release your hands. Beautiful. Let's roll it down one vertebra at a time. Arms extend out. Slow and steady. Now, however you need to, coming down onto the mat so that you are laying on your back. Like I said, this is about taking care of yourself. So if you're taking care of your body to the point where it may not be great for you to roll down, just come down onto your back. And we're going to pull that right knee in towards your chest. Hands to your shin just below that right knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Nestle those shoulders down and away from the ears. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's gently release the intensity with the arms, extending that right arm out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor as best you can, turn your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes and just take those slow, steady breaths. So as we learn that it's okay to slow down, to take care of yourself however you need to take care of yourself, to take things slow and steady. This is an amazing gift, guys. Gently release that left hand, roll it back to center. Right hand to that right knee, pull it in nice and tight. Draw that left knee in. Left hand to the top of the shin, just below your knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Now gently release that right leg, extend it out and down. Left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor, turn your gaze out over that left arm. And then just close your eyes. Never feeling bad about taking time to slow things down. Just checking in. Relaxing the body. We don't always have to challenge. And we can be respectful of those times when slowing things down is a challenge. Release that right hand, slowly roll it back to center. Left hand to that left shin. Right knee pulls in, right hand to that right shin. Pull it in nice and tight and just gently rock side to side. And come back to center. Release your feet to the mat, one or both at a time. And slowly let those knees open out nice and wide. Soles of the feet remain touching, hands resting on your hips or on your belly. Close your eyes. Again, send your energy wherever you need it to help let go. There's a softness in your breath. Hope in your spirit. Strength in the stillness. Positive energy in each breath. And you may choose to stay here as long as you like. As you're ready, gently draw your knees towards one another. Soles of the feet come to the mat. We draw the knees in towards the chest, reach behind your thighs, and rock it up. Once again, coming to a seated position that feels right to you. We sit up nice and tall. Just take big, deep breaths. Rest your hands wherever you like. Gently open your eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale. Thumbs to heart center. Thank you for joining me today, for slowing things down, staying on your mat with me. Just embracing, taking it slow and steady, taking care of you, inside and out. Until the next time, I always appreciate and honor the light in you and the light in me. Until the next time, namaste. Be well, my friend.